Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing pretty amazing. Today in this video we will learn how to make a beautiful New Year poster inside of Pixellab. And the best part is all of the elements that you see in this poster, the background design and the other elements, all of them are completely made from scratch using Pixellab. So basically we are going to make this entire poster in Pixellab without downloading anything from the internet. No PNGs, no JPGs. Okay, so throughout this entire video we will learn a lot of design techniques that you can apply on your design works. Small techniques, but definitely they are very helpful. So with that being said, let's move on to the tutorial part. Okay, so here I'm in Pixellab. Start by selecting the image size to YouTube thumbnail so we get a bigger place to work on. Delete the text layer, click on the plus icon and select the shape tool. Increase the radius to make a circle, decrease the opacity to 0 and increase the stroke to 50. Now just increase the shape of this circle. Then go to the relative position tool and align it vertically. Now click on the plus option again, select a shape layer and place it on both the sides. Make sure to keep the color white because it will help us later. Once again, click on the plus, select the shape and this time select the rhombus shape and slightly rotate the shape and place it on both the sides. Okay, so once you are done with this, quickly merge all the layers and then we need to remove this white color from the overall image. Now this is a complete image, right? We need to remove this white color from this image right now, and to remove a particular color from an image we use the erase color option. So go to the erase color option and it automatically removes the white color. So basically erase color tool automatically removes the white color from an image. But if you want to remove a different color, then you have to manually select that color. So in this case we just want to remove the white color, so it's fine, and then increase the tolerance to 70. Now go to the color option. We will add a gradient color to this. On the right side select a color, slightly golden color. Definitely you can go with a different color, but in this case I will go with a slightly golden yellow color, and same on the left side. Then click on the plus option at the top right, go to the color picker option and select a lighter version. From the right side you can change the pattern, the gradient pattern. That's perfect. So this is the base element that we'll be using for writing the words happy and 2022. You will see it later in the design. Just add a stroke, a dark stroke, not black, but the darker version of the color which we are using. So first go to the plus option, select the golden yellow color and then drag it here to make the darker version. And stroke width can be 1 or 2. I guess 1 is pretty perfect here. That's it. Now simply turn on the grids, turn on the magnet tool and snap it on the grids. Now go to the emboss option. Now as soon as you click on the emboss, you're going to see that something is very wrong. Okay, so just increase the bevel to 10, hardness to 90 to 80, intensity ambient 80 to 90, and light angle can be around 300. I have tried different angles and I found 300 is pretty okay. Now to get rid of this thing, simply slightly zoom in first and then simply try to increase the size slightly. As soon as you increase or decrease the size, you will find a perfect spot where there is no more error in it. See, so just try increasing and decreasing the size slightly. Then lock the layer and make a copy of the same layer. Then get rid of this stroke. Align it at the center using the grids. Slightly increase the size and place it back. Send it to backward. Alright. So as you can see, when we try to increase the size, we kind of get the same error again. So you have to be careful here. And once you are done with this, you can merge both the layers. And once you merge them, they are not going to cause any more errors. So yes, once you're done, just merge both the layers. Okay, so this was the first thing that we have to make for this poster, and we just did it, right? So congratulations, the first step is complete. And now let's change the image size to 1200 into 1500. You can go with a square shape, but I will be using this shape for this particular poster. So now let's keep it aside, we don't need it right now, and set the background color to brown, a dark brown. Let's add the text here. And the font which I'll be using, I will give the link in description, you can download it from there. Increase the paddings on both the side. Make sure you keep both the padding equal, like if it's 10 on the left side, the right side should be 10. Now if you want to increase the thickness of this font slightly, then you can use the stroke tool. Just select this same color which you have on the text, which is the white color, and do not increase the stroke to like 50 or 14, 15. No, just keep it 1 or 2. Then make a copy of the same text layer, write the next word, which is year, and just place it properly. And once you're done with this, again merge both the layers. Some people were asking me whether we lose image quality when we merge two layers or not. So I don't think so we lose any quality. It all depends on how we save the image. So when you export the image, make sure you export it in a PNG format and as well as in a ultra quality, and that will be fine. So now let's add a color to this. Obviously we'll add a gradient color, the same pattern which we had earlier for the first element that we made. So we are going to follow the same gradient pattern, or you can go with different patterns too. So once you're done with this, go to inner shadow, select the white color, decrease the blur radius to 0 and increase the X and Y offset to 2, and then click on the emboss tool. As soon as you click on the emboss tool, you are going to see the same errors again. So just keep the bevel to 10, hardness, light intensity to 80 to 95, and the light angle to somewhere around 300. Again, similarly, to get rid of this error, slightly increase or decrease the size and you will find a perfect spot where you find no more errors. Just align it at the center using the grids. Now place it here like this. Then copy the same layer, rotate it and place it at the top. Then we will add the text, the happy text and the 2022 text. Now if you see here, for the New Year text I have used a script font, right? So for the words happy, I can either go with a script font to make it look similar, or I can go with a font that gives a kind of fun vibe, because it's a new year, it's nothing very formal. If it was a formal poster, then I would have used a sans serif font to give it a formal look, but this poster is something which gives a, or which should give a fun vibe. So using a font like this may not be the best option here, but we can use a font that has a rounded edges. So for this purpose I am going to use the round version of the Helvetica font. As you can see, this font has a very fun vibe because of the round edges that is. As you can see, this font looks very good because of the round edges that it has. It might not look very good in case of formal posters, but here it looks perfect. Then increase the curve to something 20, 25. You can adjust it as per your need. Slightly rotate it, and that's it. And I think I need to slightly decrease the size, and that's it. So in this way you can write the same at the bottom also. And once you're done with all of this thing, the next thing we need to do is create a background, because right now it's looking good but very simple, we do not have any background. So the next thing is we need to create the background. So till here we have completed almost 70% of the work. The next 30% is creating the background. So for the background, first lock all the layers and then hide all the layers so it doesn't disturb you while designing the background. Okay, and that's what I do most of the time while working on the background. Hide all the layers so it doesn't interrupt with your background design. Okay, so for the background design we are going to add a shape, or let's not add a shape, let's go with the draw tool. Select any color except black, otherwise you cannot see black color on top of black. So select any other color, increase the smoothness to 100% and select fill inside. Then simply make a shape like this. You may not get the perfect shape at once, so you can click here and refresh it anytime. There it is. Now this is going to be the base shape which we are going to use for our entire background design. So let's see how we do it. You can make a copy of the same layers again and again and simply change the shape by dragging along the X and Y axis. You don't have to be perfect here, it's completely random. You have to make random shapes, stretch it sometime, compress it, and you will come up with new shapes. Sometimes decrease the size, and that's it. It's that simple. You don't have to be perfect here. And once you have done 5 to 6 of them, simply merge all of them once again. Now it's one piece. So next thing is click on the plus option at the top, add a shape, increase the radius, make a circle and align it at the center using the grids. Then place the petals, you can say flower petals. We are going to make a flower out of it. So place the petals around it. Again, you don't have to be very perfect here, but try to be accurate. Once I complete the flower, you will see that all the petals that I placed are pretty much at a certain distance from each other. So you kind of try to maintain it, it will look good. So just keep copying the layers and keep placing them one after one. I have to slightly move the petals apart, and that's it. Now if you look at this looks very beautiful. This looks very beautiful, really. Again, merge all the layers, but first delete the shape, the circle shape which you have, and that's it. So that's our base design, the base background design we are going to use. You can say as a pattern. Simply copy the layer, place it at the middle. Now you can go with the single color, or you can add a gradient color to this. That's all on you. Try to experiment with different gradients if you have time. Like you can try with a complete different gradient also and see what result you get. Keep experimenting and see what looks better. Then merge both the layers. Then unhide all the layers. Now let's see where this flowers looks good. If you have no idea where to place these flowers or this shape, then just go with any random idea. Okay, so here I'll decrease the opacity to something around 20, 25. I guess it will look good in this way. Yes, pretty good. Merge all of these layers once again, these 3 layers. Copy the same layer, rotate it, and use the relative position tool to place it at the bottom right corner. And yeah, that's pretty much of it. Now we need to add some glow effect. So click on the plus option, select the sticker, and make sure you don't click on this tick mark at the top, else I don't know what happens. It's kind of bug, I guess. So click on the shape option and tap anywhere on the screen but not on the tick mark. And here we have our sticker. Increase the width and height to full. Then use the relative position tool to align it at the center. Send it to back. Make sure to send it to back. And for the color option, select the same golden yellow color which we had earlier. This looks very bright, so decrease the opacity to 30, 40, 35. And that's it. We have our Happy New Year poster ready. Looks very beautiful, simple, and all of these things are made in Pixellab. And I'm very sure you have learned something from this which you can apply on your new design, like how to create a custom background shape, background pattern by yourself, how to create a flower, a simple flower by yourself using simple techniques. These are the small techniques which you can join up and create something really beautiful out of your creativity. So that's it. And the last thing that we will do is color grading. So if you have been watching my previous poster videos, you are very familiar that I use Adobe Lightroom to do very minimal color grading, you can say. Okay, so here I am in Lightroom. So in Lightroom you'll find a lot of presets that you can apply if you want, but I like to customize it myself. So here's an option using which I can add some grain effect, a noise effect. I'll select the medium grain, and I don't know if you can see or not, but this adds a noise effect and this looks very beautiful. Then you can slightly adjust the texture. It's all on you. You can try them out and see if it looks good. Then on the color option is the main thing which I like to work on. Click on these 3 dots which you see at the top, the triangular shaped 3 dots. Here you have to select a color. It can be blue, yellow, green, red. See, I'm not someone who is very good in color grading, and I just apply whatever looks good to me. And based on the theme of Happy New Year, I think red color, orange or yellow will be a very good option to go here. You can just turn the wheel around and see which one suits. Okay, so yes, that's pretty much of it, and I hope you have learned something new from this video. And I try to keep this video slightly raw to show you the all the process that I go through while designing a poster. And make sure to tag me on Instagram if you design any of this poster, this New Year poster. And yeah, and a big happy New Year to all of you, to you and your family. Stay happy and keep designing always. Last year, I mean this year was not a very good year for me, or to be honest, a very bad year actually. I couldn't make enough videos for YouTube. I had personal problems, but I hope, or I will definitely try to make more content for YouTube next year. Also for Instagram, I'll try to make more content for Instagram as well. So yes, let's hope for the best. And once again, happy New Year to everyone.